What's going on, y'all? Y'all in the Game Shack with Lee and Jeff here. Today, the camera's there. But anyway, we're going to be talking about the top 10 Nintendo games of all time.
Which time?
This time.
Okay. Oh. Go with it. Oh, and we're on. Alright, y'all, what's going on? Welcome back to the Game Shack. And here we're going to talk about the top 10 Nintendo games of all time. And we're going to just go ahead and kick this off. Number 10, Friday the 13th. This game was awesome.
Yes, I actually played it a little bit, and I didn't play it much. There's actually, to be honest with everybody out there, I've only played maybe 5 out of the 10. And the other ones, I've actually played maybe a little bit. But yes, the top, this number 10 here is actually a pretty decent game. It ain't too bad. Jeff's played more than I have on it, so.
Well, actually, it just kind of sucked. It kind of sucked, but it was a good suck because he popped up everywhere, and you didn't know where he was going to be. And it was crazy because you throw rocks at him, and you run. Then you go in the lake, and sure enough, he's in the lake already. Like, he was everywhere. It wasn't that great of a game. What's next on our list?
At number 9, Gremlins 2.
The new batch. The new batch.
The new batch.
The new batch.
This is a game that I have personally myself never played myself, but
I made him put it on the list.
Yeah.
And I will tell you why, because that was a great game. It was, because you could be Gizmo, and you could pretend to be Rambo and stuff, and you'd run around with your bandana on, trying to fight the gremlins. It's nuts.
Right.
It's nuts.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Which you can't go wrong with Gremlins. You really can't. It's a good movie. So why wouldn't it make a good game?
And
I gotta, it was, so it was just a good game all around, And like I said, he played it and whatnot, and just did, let's go to number 8, which is, that's you.
That is not me. But no, I'll find the number 8 is Home Alone. Home Alone was an awesome game, based on the movie, of course.
Oh, of course, which was a good movie itself.
Yeah, but basically all you was running around putting down traps, but they would come and they'd trip over them. It was just crazy. It's full of nostalgia for the movie, but it still was an awesome game, and you could had to hold out till the cops showed up. It was great.
So it's pretty much the timed levels.
Yeah, no, not real levels, more open world.
Oh,
but you just run around the whole house, and you just put certain booby traps in it, but it was just like little squares.
Okay.
You put little squares there, and
Okay.
Other than that, it was just fun. It was just fun, and it was old school.
Okay. All right, moving on. Number 7, Battle Chess.
Battle Chess was awesome.
Battle Chess is a game that I had played when I was a whole lot younger. I think I was 5, 6 years old at the time when I played. And the only reason I played it was because my father, my dad, he was real big on he still is real big on Nintendo, but he's the one that got me into gaming. But yeah, it was a really fun game. I mean, I don't remember much about it, because it was so long ago since I played it. But yeah, it was a pretty good game.
Yeah, it was, because of the little cinematics and then fight each other, and whoever one got to be there. But I mean, according to the rules of chess, it was just cool. It made chess interesting. It was a great game. They were trying to do something great, and it would come off to,
Yeah. It was, like I said, it was a pretty good game. It was also a learning experience for people that was wanting to learn battle strategies and stuff like that. I mean, a lot of times that's what chess is for. It's to learn strategies and stuff like that.
Yeah, I used to love that.
It was a good game.
Oh.
Moving on to
number 6.
Number 6. Yeah, this is actually a good one, y'all.
There's a Battletoads and Double Dragon.
And Double Dragon.
See, everyone loves Double Dragon.
Yeah.
But
Battletoads, it was good too. I loved Battletoads as well. And I've got to give a shout out to Battletoads with one of their levels being one of the hardest levels in video games ever. But I mean, the game itself to me was awesome. So was Double Dragon.
all the Double Dragons were awesome.
Yeah, all the Double Dragons to me was awesome. Even though it was just a beat 'em up.
It was a scroll fighting game.
Yeah.
That's why all scroll fighting games would beat 'em up.
Oh yeah, But I mean, Battletoads was just really
really
awesome
put them
game.
together, that's what made it awesome.
And that's what made it such a good game, a good seller. Because it put both of them together, Battletoads and Double Dragon. Which I know a lot of people didn't really bother with Battletoads, but
Battletoads was awesome.
But yes,
Well,
Battletoads was
it should be
awesome.
on the list, but I went generalized.
Right, yeah. And I mean, the reason why I like Battletoads is because the simple fact is, back in the day, when I was younger, it reminded me a lot of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
And, but yeah.
Like all them games too.
Yeah. But number 5 is Contra.
Oh, number 5.
Number 5 is Contra. And Contra was one of the most impossible games to beat. Fun. They actually made it fun, but one of the most impossible games to beat. Unless you had the what?
You had the Konami code.
There you go. The legendary
Konami
code.
Yes, right.
And that's why that's where a lot of your cheat codes came from. Yeah, that and the left right up down start A B or something like that, right?
AB start.
Yeah, and that's where that came from. That's where that started. Was with Contra. Yeah, but without the code, the cheat code itself, it was an awesome game. I loved it.
It was.
The soundtrack, it was upbeat. It just made it just dragged you into the game and wanted you to play the game. Yeah, especially when you heard that startup.
And then you could shoot different animals too.
Exactly. That was a new thing back then. Shoot at different animals.
Great.
That was awesome, and it says like we just said, it was a thing that was never heard of. It was first of its kind, So
Nintendo did it when it came out anyway.
So, but yeah, moving on up to the list at number 4.
Number 4 is Excite Bike.
I love
Excite Bike. It was like the greatest game ever because it's like the first motocross type game, I guess.
It had to have been our first motocross game,
I think it might have been one on the Atari.
Yeah, it might have been one on the Atari. I can't remember, but like I said, this was the Nintendo. This is where we started, But I mean, it's just, and the funny thing is, this game had no story to it whatsoever.
No.
It had nothing else to it. I mean, but what made it so fun is
you could build sweet jumps.
Exactly. You could build your own track. If you weren't careful, you'd overheat your motor, and you had to pull over to the side and let it cool down. Yeah. And just do it. And you could do little flips when you jumped and all that. It was a good game. I loved that game.
It was a great game.
It was, and
man.
I played it for many, many hours. So, but yeah, moving on to number 3. Number 3 is a classic, y'all. Mario. Super Mario.
Now, as a generalization, like all the Super Marios, I mean, we're just throwing them in there. I mean, I'm not
of course. I mean,
I'm not singling out any one of them. That's why, like, Battletoads did the same thing. I was like, all right, let's put these 2 cool games together, and I mean, you don't want the whole list to be Mario Brothers.
Exactly. And Mario Brothers is like the mascot of Nintendo. We have to throw him in the top 10. We have to throw the game, because they were good games. Not personally one of my favorites, but it does have a lot of memories for me, fond memories.
Yeah.
You know, with me, my dad, and my brother. You know, me and my brother always wanted to, fighting over who was going to play with our father, her dad. Or, me, telling him that I'm always going to be player one, and he was always Luigi, player two. Yeah, but yeah, it was a good game. It told a story in a way, and like I said, I think it was a launch game for the system as well.
It came with the system,
right?
And you got to love that.
And
that way, you at least knew you was getting to play one game.
Exactly.
That
was awesome. That was awesome. And you don't see that with a lot of consoles nowadays. You don't have launch titles with consoles much anymore today.
You got to spend extra
money on it to get it. Exactly. And I mean, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but it's just. And I mean, it can be a bad thing sometimes because you got this brand new console that's $300-400, and you have nothing to play it, on it, and you're just sitting there looking at the beautiful radiance of this console.
He's underrated.
But Mario. Even with Mario, there was the cartridge that had Duck Hunt with it. Yeah. With the Super Mario Brothers, which that stupid dog.
How many times would always try to shoot
exactly.
You were always trying to shoot him.
Yeah, because he's laughing at you.
He's always laughing about something.
But yeah, that's a legendary game right there in itself.
Should it be on the list? See, there's a lot that should be on the list.
Oh, of course. But but as always, we're moving on. To number 2.
Metal Gear Solid 2. Solid Snake for the Nintendo. It was the greatest game ever for Nintendo. Just to continue on with the Solid Snake story. And it was great. It was just fun being the armor guy. Oh my god.
Oh, that was awesome.
And the dogs were cool.
And choking out people and stuff like that. I mean, not to condone violence on this channel, but yeah, it was a good game. It was a good game. Don't get me wrong. I love all the Metal Gears. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not as big as a fan as Jeff here. This is the Metal Gear guy right here.
I'm the white guy.
This is the person to go to if you have questions for Metal Gear.
That's right. Don't.
So, but I mean, me personally, I like the whole series. Other than the newer ones, I have never played them. So. But I mean, just the mechanics of the game, where you choke people out, just and sneak around the dogs, and especially when the guard sees you, one of the iconic sounds that you hear when they see you, you can be in the next room, not even know what this person is playing, didn't even know he was playing it, but as soon as he gets seen by a guard, it's going to play that sound, and you know exactly what he's playing.
That's true. Yeah, Metal Gear 2 did it all. I mean, it was a great freaking game.
It was.
Sneaking around, the fight between him and Big Boss at the end. No, this is just 2. That's not even, this is before they even know they're related. This is the NES, because I mean, this has nothing to do with Metal Gear Solid. No. Metal Gear Solid was after Metal Gear 2. Yeah, and this is one of the main things where he just comes up in the war and stuff. Onward to the great number 1.
Which is Punch Out.
That's right. Punch Out. And not Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, both, they're the exact same game. You just get to fight Mike Tyson at the end of one of them. But Punch Out is a great game. I've always had fun playing it.
It was fun. I really enjoyed it myself. I mean, just the way they did the game itself, because I think that's a Nintendo title, the exclusive title, ain't it?
I believe so.
I believe so too. But it's the way Nintendo did this game. It's just simple fact is it made you feel like you're in this boxing match with these dudes, with these guys, that you're fighting.
One punch. It was
Yeah, you sit there, and it was an awesome feeling to be able to see, you catch that guy on the chin and see him go down, and you hear that countdown 1 through 10, and you hear that 10. It was over, and it was a good feeling to know that you won this match, and if you go all the way through the game knowing that you become champion. It's just an awesome feeling. They did really good with that game. And I mean, I really enjoyed it.
Oh God, yeah.
I love all the Punch Outs. But like I said, this is an NES list here that we're going through, and like I said, we believe that Punch Out should have been number one. Should be number one.
Yeah, it is a super play game by everyone. Everyone and their mama has heard of Punch Out. Everyone's played it. I mean,
exactly.
Number one.
And I mean, anybody, and that's the thing. Anybody, from, they can push a button all the way up to the 50s and 60s can really enjoy this game because I mean, it's for kids and adults.
It is.
And so, but that's number one. That's our top, top 10.
That's
but we do have some honorable mentions that we want to, run through you real quick. One of my honorable mentions would have to be Metroid, the original Metroid on the Nintendo.
Metroid.
That to me, it was just awesome. The game had everybody fooled until you beat it, and you did not find out that you were playing a female until the end, which was awesome. Yeah, everybody thought you were playing a dude, because he was, supposedly being able to do all these amazing things. And all of a sudden you find out that she's a woman, and then it was awesome to me. I love the whole Metroid, series. I am actually a huge fan of the Metroid series. I hope they actually, with Metroid Prime 4, I actually hope they go back to their roots, because they did that with Metroid Samus Return on the DS, where it's side-scrolling, and you actually see, your character and your everything like that instead of being a first-person views. But do you have an honorable mention?
Yes. Yo the Noid.
Yeah.
Domino's Pizza dude with a yo-yo running around trying to stop the other Noid. Oh my God. Kids don't even know what that is, but that's my honorable mention. It has to be Yo Noid.
That was Pizza Hut, if I remember correctly. Yeah.
It was Domino's.
Domino's. That was, I don't know. Yeah, it was Domino's. That's
Domino's Noid here. It's going to ruin my pizza. Not my anyway.
But my second honorable mention would have to be the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, the arcade one. Okay.
I
used to love that too.
That to me that was the coolest thing. To where you go into a building, it's a side scroller, okay. But as soon as you come out of that building, it's top down, and you even got to drive the turtle bus. I mean, come on, how awesome is that?
The turtle bus.
And I mean, it had Shredder in it. It had Krang. I think it had Krang in it. It had the metal turtle. I can't remember. Meta Turtle, I think is what his name was. It was just it was hard. It was hard. Don't get me wrong. I still get my, and I'm a pretty decent gamer, and I still get today. I get my butt kicked on it myself. But I have one. I have one more honorable mention, and then we got to end this video unless Jeff has one. I've got to throw out the original Legend of Zelda. That was a good one as well.
I should have been another one. I should have been. There's so many games.
Exactly. There's so many great games that was on the NES. And that's why we wanted to throw them honorable mentions in there. But like I said, that was our top 10 and our honorable mentions. Do us a favor. Write down in the comments what your number one is.
Tell me what your number one is. Absolutely. I want to know exactly what everyone's number one Nintendo game is. Tell us down in the comments. And look forward to next week's video where we do the top 10 Super Nintendo games.
That's the one I'm actually really looking forward to.
I am.
The reason why we wanted to do this one was because it brought back fond memories. It was a good, and plus this is the system or the console that we started on. Our gaming career. That's what we started on. Was the original NES Nintendo Entertainment System. Okay, but yeah, like I said, write down in the comments.
Absolutely.
Let us know what your number one is.
Tell us all
like
about
and
it.
subscribe. Tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your brother and sister, tell your friends about the Game Chat. Come join us here. We upload every Tuesday, videos like this, and we upload our past streams. And here soon, we're going to have our bloopers, our blooper reel, so y'all can have a good laugh at us messing up and and another one dealing with horses. So, but anyway, like and subscribe.
Right.
Come join us.
My horse one's going to
Write down in the comments what you liked about the video, and also please let us know. Please let us know what your number one is. Okay.
Who's number one? I'm number one.
Anyway.
Number two, he's number two.
Anyway, guys, this is going to be the end of the video here. We're going to go ahead and end it here.
All right.
So just remember, whatever life throws at you,
stay positive.
Stay humble.
All right.
Peace.
Bye, guys.